Dajahao. Hello everyone, my name is Kurt. Thank you for joining me as we study and learn beautiful Chinese. So in this video we will continue with radicals. This is kind of a, I would say there were some characters that I showed you in previous videos, not just one of them. But I have two new ones. Number 8 and number 10 are new. All these other ones I messed up the radical form. So we will basically, review, go back over the ones I messed up, and I'll introduce you to two more. But we will start with a little bit about culture. Something about culture. So jewelry, we're still doing shopping. This is the last section. And then I think we have entertainment in the next couple of videos. Alright, for more than 7,000 years, jade has been appreciated for its aesthetic qualities and as a symbol of power and wealth. Today it is as highly prized a commodity as ever, and market values are soaring. The best Chinese jade is found in Xinjiang Autonomous Region, near the border with Pakistan and Afghanistan. When buying jade, make sure you are not being offered another hard stone, such as agate or quartz. Agate or agate, I don't know. Only nephrite, soft, oily, fibrous, or jadeite, hard, waxy, and glass-like qualify as jade. Colors vary, generally through white, pale green, and dark red stones are the most valuable. When held to the light, jade should be translucent, even-hued, and without blemishes or scratches. If you are paying a lot of money, make sure you are given a certificate of assay guaranteeing authenticity. China is a major source of freshwater pearls, farmed mainly in the south of China and the lakes and rivers around Shanghai. The only natural hues are white, pink, peach, and lavender, or lavender. Pearls may be sold loose or, more commonly, on strands. Check for luster, a clear color, and that there are no cracks, chips, or blemishes. Roll the pearls on a flat surface to make sure they are even and of equal size, shape, and shade. Do not be pressured into making a purchase and bargain hard over the price. While pearl growing areas may offer the best selection and quality, the markets in Beijing are said to have the best bargains. Alright, so let's continue with the, let's just basically review. I'll point out what I messed up on. So we've already done the first characters. The characters on the left are the characters by themselves. The characters on the right are in the radical form. This is the correct way to use the sun in radical form. I used a different character, and that character that I showed in radical form was actually person, was the radical. So this one means early or morning. And then we have month, the first character. The one on the right is radical form. We will go over the stroke order for the characters in radical form. We've already gone over the characters on the left. I'll probably put them on the top anyway. I'll probably draw them on the top, and then on the bottom we'll go over the characters in radical form. That's typically what I've been doing in like the second video on when two out of the second, third, and fourth radical videos that I've done so far. The first one I think I did slightly different, but we'll do it that way. We'll continue with both characters, the top one by itself, and then the bottom one in the radical form. And the next one is tiny or small. This is what it looks like on the right in the radical form. It means young. The character on the right. This one is sunset. That is what it looks like in radical form. The character on the right means outside or external or foreign. This is female. This is what it looks like in radical form. This character means good or okay. And this one is field. The one on the right is in its radical form. It means male or man. I used a picture or a painting. I used the character for painting or picture. But I know that this one is definitely in radical form. The field on top. That's the radical. All right, these two. It's going to be kind of confusing. This is work or worker. This is cave or den. This character on the right of cave means empty or hollow. This is the character I used before, but I put it as worker is the radical. That's not the radical. The cave character is the radical. The character on top. So now let's go back to work or worker. This character means less or inferior. This is the radical. This is the character in radical form. This character is 4. We did this in one of the earlier, probably the first video we ever made, or second video. The character on the right is in radical form. It's the top part. Now we're going to go down to this. This means utensil. The character on the right in radical form, it's on the bottom. It means pot or bowl. So now let's go over stroke order. All right, the first one is sun. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now that's the character by itself. Now in radical form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means early. Early or morning. All right, the next one is month. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in radical form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so this means a period of time. The character on the bottom. Now for the third one, tiny or small. 1, 2, 3. Right now in radical form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This means young. Alright, the next one is sunset. 1, 2, 3. Now in radical form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This means external or outside or foreign. Alright, now female or girl. 1, 2, 3. That's real tall. Alright, now in radical form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This means good or okay in some cases if you answer a question, you know. So good or okay. Next is field. 1, 2, 2 directions, 1 stroke. 3, 4, 5. Okay, now in radical form. 1, 2, 3. This is slightly different because that long line on top that connects the long vertical line connects the top and the bottom. So you go ahead and close this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strokes. This means man or male. The next one is work or worker. 1. Wow. There it goes. 2, 3. Bottom is longer than the top. Okay. Now in radical form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This means less or inferior. Next is the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now in radical form, this one looks quite different by itself than when it's in a radical form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 6, 7, 8. This means net. It's also, I mean, we haven't really talked about last names, but this can be used. This is a last name. So we won't really go over last names until we go over text. Some of the texts that we will start translating, once we start doing that, you will see in some of the conversations, the dialects, you'll see their names at the beginning. I don't know if I should write that down or if I should just technically just use my book. I could just show you my book and show you the names in my book. Now, this one is cave or den. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it looks like by itself. Now let's do radical form. 1, 2, 3. So that's 2. That's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This means empty or hollow. Okay. And the last one is utensil or dish. So this one, the number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how you draw it. This is by itself. Dish or utensil. I didn't say dish before, but I just remembered what the I knew there was 2 definitions for it. Utensil is what I said, but it's also dish. Okay. Now in radical form, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is pot or bowl. Okay. Well, it looks like that's 10. We have a lot more to go. A good Chinese friend of mine showed me a picture of 60 common radicals, and some of them are as simple as 1 stroke, 1 dot, 1 line it might be 3 lines. It might be real simple. It might be like a whole character. Well, this is only 3 strokes. For example, sun is only 3 strokes by itself, but it is a radical. It can be used as a radical. And if we look at the bottom part of early, that's the number 10. It's just kind of elongated on horizontally. That's kind of what they do sometimes. They make the shape slightly different whenever they make the character smaller. On the side of another character, to the left of another character, or to the right of another character, or when it's underneath another character, it will be elongated. It'll look longer. So this is sun, and this is that's. I kind of had a something that just reminded me of something. But the way to remember this character early here's how I saw it. Okay, so up here, this is the sun, of course. This is the sun. Now, I had to figure out, was it going up or was it going down? So think about that as the horizon, okay? You know, and there might be mountains in your way. I understand that. That's in some places you live. Some people live in Colorado. Some people might live in France. There are mountains in other countries. I just have hills where I live. But just think of this as the horizon, and this is the sun. Is it going up or down? Well, it's early, so it's not going down. It's going up. My marker's gone. I don't have a marker. Okay, so it's going up, so it is rising up. So it's just past the horizon, so it's early in the day. So morning. This is kind of how I remember. Now I know this is kind of sidetracking a little bit, slightly to radicals, but you know, I just kind of wanted to show you guys. This is how we're gonna try to. This is how I want you guys to piece the characters together when you write them. So this is how, you know, I mean, aside from the fact that we're learning radicals, this is by itself and this is in radical form, yes, but we're gonna have many more characters to learn that I might just have one character up here and the English translation, and I'll have to probably draw out on my little whiteboard. I'll probably have to circle the radical, because there will be many of them, like I said earlier, that just have one stroke, and that's its radical. So we'll have many more radical characters, many more radical videos to come, and we'll work on some more culture, stuff about culture. I probably won't be putting phrases down at the bottom for a little while. And it might be possible if I keep doing 10 characters and tell you the 10 characters plus their radical form, I probably will have enough room to put something down here at the bottom. If I do, I will let you know. We'll go over that. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Stick around and let's learn some more Chinese, and hit the like button, subscribe, and tell me what you think about the videos. Go back to the previous videos and see if you guys can recognize those phrases. At the bottom, I put a phrase, or maybe even a whole sentence or a question at the bottom of our videos. On the bottom of the whiteboard, excuse me, in the bottom of the whiteboard. So go back over those videos and review them. See if we've studied some of these characters up here on the board. Maybe they're on the first couple of videos, and then point out what you recognize. And maybe you don't understand the phrase yet, but you understand a few of the characters. That's great. And if you can do that, then stick around and we'll continue to learn, guys. Okay. See you later. 再见.